Hi everyone, so today we will be continuing our tutorial of Hero Trials and we are now focusing on Elektra. So with that, let us start with Chapter 1, Stage 1, and then I'll see you in game. Alright, so this is Stage 1. This stage is actually teaching you the mechanic of Elektra decks, which is Marvel Knights specific. So with this, it is teaching you that this card, the Banana Peel, is a quest that needs you to buy Marvel Knights card. So as of the moment, you can see here that there's 0, you need 2, right? So when we first activate it and then buy this, now you will see it as 1. Now we need 1 more to activate this. Also, the other thing that this stage is actually teaching you is the last word. This is, as you can see, we're on a losing side, but the hand of the ninja, or whatever his name is, he has a last word that he revives after he is killed. Now, remember, this one, you only have 1 purchase, right? So you can buy the second one here. So you see some Marvel Knights, and then it will activate. Now you can have all of these units with you. This is the bonus that you got from there. So activate everything. The last thing you need to do here is to activate Shuri and give the bonus of the +5 armor to Luke Cage so that he can complete his quest. You can just read that on yourselves, guys. So that's how it is, and then position your units in this way. You should win this round. The general idea of this position is always put your defenders on the right, so that, as you can see, these units are weak, right? You don't want them getting hit by the strong units here. You always want them to go for your tank, which is the unit with guard, right? If you did not follow that, you might lose this round, even if it's just tutorial. All right, that's it. I'll see you in stage 3. Alright, we're back. So, when I mean stage 3, I mean stage 2. So, here in stage 2, it is now teaching you the continuous quest. So, as you can see here, when I played Daredevil, we got his quest, the Back Alley Brawl. What it does is, if you win a battle with fewer characters than your opponent, then you get the reward. So you only need to trigger this quest skill once. Once you have triggered this once, the reward is going to be activated all the time up until you finish the game. You see here that your Daredevil will get +2 power at the start of each turn. Very strong if you can get it early. The next one is Daredevil here. He also has an ability wherein when the quest is completed, he will deal damage to the characters adjacent to its target. So that means if he's hitting like in the middle, he will also damage the left and the right with equal damage to his power. I think that's it for that round, and then let's see how it plays out. Also, this one, Stick, is actually has an ability that at the end of each turn that you have a completed quest, so this one will be completed, you will get a +2 power to all his adjacent Marvel Knights unit, so both these two. So let's just proceed first. So now you can see he has a starting of 4 units. So if we win this, we will trigger this quest.
Over before it started.
Yep. So you see here, it will trigger. Ching. Yep, it's triggering. See, and the next one we'll use the Billy Club and give it to Daredevil. Billy Club, it will give you +10 power, and then his first attack every battle is ranged. With range, you will take no combat damage from attacking, so you don't get counter attack. Very strong ability. Right, so you see there, he activated because we have a completed quest here. So now, the Billy Club will activate. See, he's damaging both sides. So when he attacks again, both sides gets damaged. So that's how Daredevil works, and his quirk. I'm hoping to get him, but sadly I did not. So,
I knew I would
alright, with
win.
that, I will see you in the next stage, which is stage 3. Yep. Okay, so we are now in stage 3. There are quite a number of people who messaged me that they're having trouble in this stage. I think the issue here is the game is supposed to teach you that there are
My
specific
talents are wasted
order
here.
of what you do. So first thing, we have this banana peel, Elektra, and everything. Don't buy them outright. The first thing you need to do, buy banana peel only. And then put both of these quest cards down. So that any action you do, you will trigger their requirement. So as mentioned earlier in stage 1, banana peel, we need to purchase 2 cards to activate this ability. So that we will buy Elektra. After buying Elektra, you can go back in Banana Peel and see that we have one purchase, so need one more. The next thing we need to do is put Elektra down and
Scared.
then buy
You should
Shuri,
be.
and then before we use Shuri and put her down and give the boost to Luke Cage because of the bulletproof quest. So remember, when Luke Cage gets plus 5 armor, you will trigger the quest and then he will gain
My talents are
guard and
wasted
plus 3
here.
power. So what's the important key here is you need Elektra on the field already because she also has an ability wherein when you complete a quest, she gets plus 4 power. So when I do this, both of the two of them, their
My
abilities
talents are
should work.
wasted here.
So
Gauntlets are powered up.
give him there ching plus 3 and then plus 4. So that's essential. And then the last thing that you need to do is to put Luke Cage on the far right because he is the tanker, and without that you will still lose. So if you watched my top 7 things for newbies to learn, or I forgot the title, the general idea is to put your guard units on the right. If you don't do that, you will lose. As you
Over
can see here,
before
we
it
just
started.
barely won. 1-1. So, um, this is actually the game is really good at teaching you how to do it, how to win this round. So, remember, I told you to put this banana peel first because if you don't, as you can see here, we only have one card that is Marvel Knight, so we cannot have anything. We don't know. We cannot, what do you call this? We
My
cannot
talents are
activate this
wasted
if
here.
we did not play it correctly. So now I will buy this. It will trigger, and then I will get the next card. So it's another Luke Cage.
Time to take out the trash.
Right. So with that, we should have enough firepower to beat this stage. So everything in this stage, it needs to be done in the correct order. So that's the only thing. Yep. So we have more than enough to win. That is stage 3. So I will see you in stage 4. Right, so continuing on stage 4, this is much like the stage 3 where your action, the sequence of your action is important. As you can see, we're already familiar with Banana Peel that we need to buy 2 Marble Knights card so that we can activate it. So as you can see here, we have 2 Marble Knights cards, so don't buy this and then buy this and then buy this. You need this banana peel to be active first before we start buying any of this so that we can trigger it. The next thing that we need to buy is Kingpin's Revenge. But we will not buy this yet. Why? We need to activate Kingpin's Revenge first. He also has a requirement where you need to purchase 4 attack cards to be activated. So the attack cards are those cards with red flag. So like this one. So it is better if we have him here
My talents are
so that
wasted here.
both of their conditions will be fulfilled by just buying this one card. So let's see that. Activates, and then this one should have a 1, right? And then we have extra money. Let's buy Luke Cage
Wipe the
and
floor
then
with
put
it.
both of them in, right? And with this we should win. If not, you auto lose again. Sequence is important. Okay, there. So we won
Over
round one.
before it started.
For round two, you will see how important our sequence in our first stage. Because as you remember, what is the requirement for Kingpin's Revenge? We need to buy 4 attack cards. So let's see in the shop. How many attack cards do we have? 1, 2, 3. So we cannot actually fulfill this condition if we did not put
My
this first
talents are
and
wasted
have
here.
this card activate it. Right? So with that, we will buy 1, 2, oh, yeah, don't use this. Don't buy this first. Why? Because if you buy this, it will now trigger the Kingpin's Revenge. So we're not gonna do that first. We need, as you can see, the reward here is your Marvel Knights character gets +4 power. So we need to put down
My
our
talents are
Marvel Knights
wasted here.
characters down first. So let's put them down. One,
Time to take
two,
out the trash.
3, so that when we activate this, all of them will benefit from the quest. Activate. See? All of them gets the +4. Now, with that, we should be good to go and have enough firepower to defeat round 2 of stage 4. If not, you're also gonna lose. Right there. So as you can see, we won. And then for the final round of the stage, you only have 5 gems. So which one do you think we need to buy? So the idea here is we have Luke Cage, but we luckily got it from the random stuff. But if you don't, they will just give you Luke Cage. So after getting Luke Cage and putting him down,
Wipe the floor with him.
so now you can see, remember the requirement of Luke Cage? If you give him a +5 armor, you will gain guard and +3 power. Now, Shuri is here to do just that. So when we give this to one Luke Cage, it will actually trigger all 3 of them at the same time and see how the magic goes. Ta-da-da.
Gauntlets are powered up.
Hey, click, click, click. Okay, there. 1, 2, 3. Now we have very strong Luke Cage. So that's the idea. These 2 are decoy. Don't buy them. Yep, they're just dying from our super strong Luke Cage. Right. So with that,
Over
we
before
are
it
done
started.
with stage 4 and I'll see you back on stage 5.
I knew.
Alright, so now we're back for stage 5. The first round, you will just lose, auto lose. There's already this sequence that wherein they will show you that with all 4 of those units, you cannot beat um,
Over
Ant-Man.
before it started.
But how can you win? So they will give you the tools and exactly in an exact manner how you can win. So first things first is this one. It gives you a -1 damage. Take 1 damage, but you get 3 gold. So that's the first thing we need to do.
I'm
By that,
always
so
a
we will
step
reduce
ahead.
our life. That's fine, and then we'll get an extra gold. So with that, we'll also buy Ghost because after buying Ghost, we can put her here and then her or him, and then we'll get a -2. So now we have 2 life left. Why is this important? We need Undying Will. It says here that if you have a health of 2 or lower, your Marvel Knights will get 5 armor and Iron Will, which is very
My
important
talents are
because
wasted
the
here.
Iron Will, as long as you have armor, the damage taken will not exceed the armor's number. So that means that the minimum number of hits for them to die is 2. They won't die in 1 hit. That's very important. But we still can't buy this, right? We only have 4
My
gems, so
talents
that's
are
wherein
wasted
this
here.
2 comes in. We sell these 2 because these 2 are not Marvel Knights. Only these 4 are Marvel Knights, which are the only units that will be affected by this ability. So let's start buying and putting it in, and then you will see all of them get buffed there. So with that, we should win against Ant-Man. Yep, there we go. So that's it for round 5. It's pretty easy. So I will see you back in
I knew
stage
I would win.
6. Alright, now we're back at stage 6. So here, this is actually a stage wherein you don't really... the game is actually testing you for everything that you have learned. So in the first stage,
Scared.
just buy
Wipe the
everything
floor
and
down
put
for the
anything down.
people.
They won't really matter because it's designed that way. There's really no specific interaction that you really need to do for the first stage. And this stage will actually be quite a little bit long because he has 35 life and it's not like a super tutorial of
Over
a
before
specific
it
mechanic.
started.
It is a way of the game testing you if you learn how Elektra's deck works. Now, with this, from what we've learned, we know that we want to buy Banana Peel first and then put him down outright before buying these 2 Marvel Knights card so that we can maximize the Banana Peel's effect. So with that, let's put Typhoid Mary down and then give this to Elektra.
Think I'll keep
Don't
this.
have any more gems, so that is it for our round 2. Now with this, as you can see, we have 5 opponents and then we only have 4 units. If we win, our back alley brawl should be activated. With that activated, our Daredevil should be should be steadily growing strong by each round. Okay, so we dealt 5 damage there. Yep, so since we win, back alley brawl works. Now, the next thing here on the round 3, we buy Luke Cage and Shang-Chi and Shuri. But before all of that, first we put Luke Cage
Time to
down,
take out the trash.
put this here, and then Shang-Chi down. So, because Shang-Chi, Luke Cage, and Elektra will all benefit from completing quests. So after we put Shuri down and give
Gauntlets are
buff
powered
to
up.
Luke Cage, you will see all of 3 of them will get buffed. Ching, ching, ching. See? That's the idea. So if you have done all of those steps in the first 3 rounds, it should be fairly easy to win. You won't really have any trouble in this stage, except you just need to be mindful on your first 3 stages and probably just follow the steps that I showed here. You shouldn't have any more problem. Yep, there we go. So we won that
Over
round, and
before
he
it
still quite have
started.
a lot of HP. All right, and here doesn't really matter. You should be ready to go at this point in time.
I'm
Just
always a
use
step
that,
ahead.
buy probably these 2, even though I don't need them, and then nothing needed. Just continue. You should be strong enough already. So, like I've said, the only important part in this stage is the first 3 rounds. Do them correctly, and then you won't have problems. Yep, so that round is done. Next one is, so we have Elektra. We only have 7 gold, so that doesn't matter. Elektra's pretty OP, so just buy her.
Who wants to go
Give
first?
the Sai back
Think
to
I'll keep
Elektra.
this.
get
I'm
this
always a step ahead.
so that we have extra money. Buy Moon Knight because he's super strong, and just get rid of this. So we have a big 30 body. And we can't buy any of the other two, so that should be fine. As you can see, we're pretty beefed up. Even if we're getting stunned at the start of our turn, doesn't really matter because our Luke Cage will just deal with all of them. Most of them. Just two. Right. See? Ooh. Yep. So we will
Over
deal
before it started.
quite a number of damage. So hopefully one more round we will do. Um, we have 10 gold. Can't use this anymore. Oh, they brought us to 1 life. So I'm buying sticks, getting rid of you. Put you here, so I'm
This is
buffing the
one
two of
ugly
them.
circumstance.
I don't think I need anything else. These two frontliners that we have are already strong enough. Boom. Right. See? Easy. Right, so with this, I think we are done with Elektra Hero Trial. I hope you guys learned how to defeat
I knew
and
I'd win.
at least get a better feel of how Elektra works. Right, with that, thank you guys for watching and I will see you in the next video.